hello. Welcome, everyone. It's been a while, and I hope you guys miss me because I miss you a lot. I feel like I've been gone for so long, I kind of forgot how to stream. But it's okay. Jimmel knows how to stream, kinda. Jimmel remembers how. Uh,
And Abe of the Fourth. Yeah, it's a great time to be half dead and half alive. Oh, yeah!
May the fourth be with you. I get that reference. No, I feel ya. I feel ya. I am honestly at that mood of being half dead and half alive as well. And hello, Pingable. It has been a long time, and I am.
Oh, how have you been, Gemma? I miss this place. I too have been in a odyssey myself.
Oh, I am okay. I've been so gone for a month, but
I'm back and it's good to see you. And like,
yeah, I feel like we were. This month has been really weird. It's like a kind of like a half dead month, where like it feels like all over the place. But not gonna lie, it feels strange to be back again.
and Navy Good Boot Camp.
Yeah, how was that? Last time I checked, you were saying about you're mentioning that. How was it?
Well, not 4 a.m. Oh, not 4 a.m. Just it's been 3:47.
Okay, that's close to 4 a.m. I was gonna say that. How are you surviving? Do you not have work tomorrow or school or whatnot? You're gonna die if you do. I honestly have freaking work tomorrow, but it's like I don't care. I have a 12-hour shift. Today I'm tired. I want to hang. I want to chill. Leave me be and like chill with the peeps. That's all I wanted.
Okay. Oh, Navy Boot Camp. Hell,
Okay, Julius, are you starting to regret it now? I wouldn't be surprised. And also, Julius, when do you actually start like when did you start like typing stuff from YouTube? I thought you're more of a Twitch person.
yeah. If I was like, yeah, hey Tosh, chilling like a villain. Yeah, I got it.
Anzu, what the hell? Sora, fuck you.
Oh, I got nothing all week.
Fuck, lucky. I wish I can be like that. Live in my head rent free and not have to worry about it. Wait, why the fuck is the sound alert not working? Did I broke that shit?
You're welcome. Fuck you.
Wait, did I fucked up the sound alerts? I think it broke it. No fucking way.
You're welcome.
Thank you for the hydrate though. That's one thing I will appreciate.
Sound alert.
No fucking way. There's wait, is it offline? Oh, it's offline. No, 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 no. It's off. No. Oh no, no. Are you kidding me? Oh. Shimmy.
I do have demo, like dangerous chemical picked up from the post office.
How is there chemicals in the post office? That makes no sense. What the fuck? There's no fucking way that should be. Where the fuck is the sound? There's no fucking way. Oh, that's the reward alert. Wait, what? Reward alert? The fuck does that mean? Where's the sound alert? Do I not have it? That is so strange.
Wait, I'm gonna test something out. There's no way this is not working. I can actually...
Oh my god, it's actually not working! Damn it, the fucking scuff! God damn it. Okay. Yeah, that is so fucking... Oh, wait, hold on. Let me fix that. Pace. Okay.
Let me try that again. Because there's no way it shouldn't work because that is the most essential thing about this stream. Having it work.
What the hell? Oh my god, it's not working. That is strange. Oh, wow. Wait, hold on. I think I fixed it.
Let me try that again. Then again, dangerous might be sketching as it just slightly burn your skin. That is still dangerous. Anything that breaks skin of any sort is technically dangerous. Technically, even a pin can be dangerous too. So like it's how you handle yourself. Anything could technically be dangerous.
That is... Wow. The freaking thing doesn't work. That is impossible. Do I not have a Twitch extension? That is ridiculous. No, I have it. So why is my Twitch not working? Fuck it. That's okay. That's okay. That's a-okay. It's a-okay.
I'm on my I'm on your phone? Okay, that sucks ass. It was really good. Really lucky. Serenity is the best altitude. Okay, that's good.
On my phone? Okay, that's fair. Hey, as long as you're enjoying it, I'm really happy for you. There's no fucking way. Oh, jeez. That is so weird how, like, my shit's not working. Oh, God. To your other scene instead of creating a new browser for your... what?
Oh, I think they changed it. That's why. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to return your points,
Anzu. I don't know why it's doing that. I'll just deal with it later. I'll deal with it later. I don't have time for this. But anyway, I have something to announce, guys. Guys, as you guys have saw me, I last fucking streamed a month ago. So I have a lot to catch up. So what better way than to actually advertise what the fuck I've been doing for the last month, you see? So last month there was an anime contest. By what now? It's by a huge fucking company called Kawa. The one that do all the isekais, like ReZero, Sword Art Online that publish stuff, and then like Honeyworks, which is another anime thing. So that's like a contest. I didn't really make the criteria, but I don't really care because like I've been writing almost every day for like a whole month. I've been isolating myself. So I honestly do not want to do more of that, if I'm being honest. I do love writing, but not to the point of just demanding my friends. The criteria they want me to do is 50k words. I only got 41k. It's too much, guys. I can't do it. I really tried. There's like nothing I can do. And like the due date is literally in a few hours, which I don't even want to bother doing so right now. So instead, I'm just gonna do a stream where like I read the book. I already had one of my friends read it. Oh, you're on Twitch. Okay, nice. Okay. Honestly, any of them would have been better, but hey. That yeah, I was gonna say that you make him be keeping the YouTube less lonely. But yeah, this is my book. What is it about? Well, it is a love story. Sorry, it is not a love story. It is a love letter to my dog. My favorite dog in the world, Swiper. And the thing is, like, it's about an abandoned dog named Mochi. He's a Pomeranian. And he was abandoned by his owners. And then, like, that led him to being isekai into a new world. By accident, of course. Where like it's a fantasy world where like it's gonna like take a lot for him to survive because he's a small little dog, and the whole goal of the story is to see if Mochi can find new love and a home at this new world. So kind of like, can the puppy be happy? Is he a dog? Yes, he's a dog. Mochi is a dog. Yeah, isekai doggo. Yeah, exactly. I thought it was a fucking hilarious idea to like make like the protagonist a dog instead of a human, because like I don't think it was seen doing that before. So pretty much that is what it is. Like I even have like some really cool art for it too, which
Not a demon in disguise. Although he does seem like a demon. He acts like a demon. But assure you, it's a dog. And a demon at the same time. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah. I pretty much like the personality of the dog is literally based on my dog Swiper. So literally every time like he freaking bites someone or bark is like because Swiper does it. So a lot of it is like if you complain that it doesn't act like a Pomeranian, it's because it's based on like my dog who's a Pomsky, a Husky Pomeranian. So he kind of acts more like that. So my knowledge of dogs is very limited, except for like for how I perceive my dog to be. So if it's not perfect, that's okay. Today we are going to read the story like it's a bedtime story. Yes, Dogo. Dogo, 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 Dogo. Yes, he's a very good boy. He's a very ferocious boy, but he's a very vile creature. Yeah. Bork, bork. Yeah. I even god damn it, it doesn't go. I pretty much like drew like characters and stuff like that. The only thing that's bad is that I cannot zoom in this site. Yes, bork bork. Yes, but there's Mochi, there's Lumina, Flora. Every character have like some database or stories. So there's that. Yeah, there's pretty much that. But yeah, we'll start from the very beginning. The prologue. I even put like very calming music so we can relax to it. You guys heard of this game? Well, you shouldn't play it. You'll probably get traumatized. Alright. I just gotta see if... Okay, I'm not dropping frames. I was worried if I accidentally drop frames somehow. Okay. Let's see. In a world where dogs don't exist, what can a small dog do to get the love and attention he deserves? Nah, you good? Oh, thank you. Prologue. I promise I won't lose my family again. If there are words that Mochi wished that humans can understand, he wishes it were those words. Yet it feels like his incessant barking does nothing as he watches helplessly the human before him collapse as the building crumbles into fire. Rubbles surrounded the body. Bark, bark, human, don't leave me. Do you pin the link? Oh, can you pin the link? Oh, I see. Shit, I forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. Oh yeah, guys. If you guys want to actually not read along, and then you guys want to actually just read my story ahead, I do have the story in which I shall pin. I'll do it. Yeah, thank you. Please do pin it. I don't know how to pin it that good, so rush. Shit. That's my bad. Wait. I'm just gonna go to Discord and then also copy paste it too because it's my notes and I actually don't fucking. God damn it. Sorry. God damn, I'm sorry. I'm just really tired from work. Got a 12-hour shift. It's fucking killing me. Work is trying to kill me. I'm trying to quit at some point. I do want to quit at some point. And get a better job. Anyone feel that with their job? No, just me? Yeah. Pin message. There we go. And I pinned it on YouTube as well. Yeah, let's go. I pinned it. Thank you. Read their pocket. Thank you. Read it. I like how like the moment Toshi freakins like put the read and I it also like automatics too. Most do is a very relatable feeling. Thank you. Okay, now we go to chapter 1. Okay, guys, if it's the story's bad, well, just so you know, I freaking only had a 1 month to do a whole fucking volume. Okay, I'm only human, not superhuman or Superman. Bark, Aya, I told you to shut that dog up.
In a small house sat a daughter and a father. The middle-aged man middle-aged and counted the stash of cash on the fucking table. Sorry. A cigarette hangs on the corner of his lips. His forehead wrinkles as if showing a little frustration. The little girl sat next to him with a worried expression, not so much towards the father, but rather their dog, Mochi. The Pomeranian was barely 4 pounds, yet his bark was loud and excessive. Aya tries to distract the small dog by clapping her hands. That got Mochi to look curious at what she was doing for a second. The serenity did not last long. What seemed like a peaceful minute gets overthrown by the dog's sudden growls, indicating he was bored. The clapping did not help stimulate energy. The dog gave some playful bites to Aya, but it was actually painful to her. She yelps, holding her finger back while telling Mochi to stop. Her anxiety was getting unbearable with her father next to her. She glanced quickly back at him and back at Mochi. She took note at the visible scowl getting bigger, as if warning what would happen if she couldn't keep the peace. Aya, he says with a stern voice. He clicks his tongue. She hitched her breath before putting her full attention to Mochi. She pulls a plushie in front of the dog, trying to engage playtime. I fucking made a typo. Oh well. Yet once again, as if rejecting her, the dog bit her. Ow, Mochi, stop! Enough. The older man slammed the entire stash of cash onto the table. All other noises cease, except for the heater. Mochi, who was energetic before, cowers before him and bolted the other way. The man stood up and quickly picked up the dog. The girl hurried after her father as if to reason with him. Dad, where are you taking Mochi? He needs to learn sooner or later. Soon, Mochi found himself outside of the door, slamming. The ground was wet as rain hit him. The dog quickly clawed the door, thinking that it can get him in quickly. When that didn't get results, he resorted to barking, a habit of his when not getting the attention he needs. Bark, bark. He doesn't like the rain. Remembering that at times it can turn into storms. He doesn't mind swimming, but loud noises are terrifying. He barks louder, hoping his humans will hear him better. Nothing. He whimpers, but refuses to give up. He convinces himself they'll come back. They have to. Yet the knot in his stomach keeps getting bigger. He tries again and bark. Minutes turn to hours, and at some point he noticed the skies turn darker, and he was finally retired. He lies down and decided to sleep. You wrote like that? Like on the fucking table? What? Huh? What are you talking about? What did I wrote? Also, hello, Tony. What is up? The sunlight reflected on his coat, yet due to the overuse of his voice last night, he lay curled up. It wasn't until he heard something familiar. He opened his eyes to see the man crossing the streets carrying letters. The man opened a mailbox to put a letter in. He got his bark back as he ran to hassle the mailman and then a bright light blocks his way. The dog came to a halt, seeing a big truck coming closer. The light keeps getting brighter until friend dog. I don't know what it says. Ask the author. Wait, what? You get angry and said something like that while reading. Hey, it's fun. Did I really get mad? Did I really get mad? I am the Arthur. Apparently I am, yes, but somehow I can't. Some typos are very unheard. I really don't know how I made that shit up. Okay. Well, my bad. I somehow skipped the whole thing. Okay. The background changed completely, surrounding Mochi with an endless black space. In front of him, a woman stood on the throne. She can see all sorts of expression on his face: shock, baffle, like confusion, and dread. Chapter. Oh, also it might be good to ignore comments until you finish reading. Oh, really? Yeah, I will try. Or at least I'll try to finish a paragraph. Okay. The background change. Okay, wait, fuck. I know they hired me as a new goddess, but I didn't expect the first adventurer to be a dog. Mochi tilted his head in confusion before he let out a small bark. Oh, great, and I don't understand you. The goddess face palms, trying to comprehend the unusual situation. She'd never been faced with giving abilities to an animal, let alone a dog before. She clears her throat and speak on on a soft, gentle tone, trying to regain composure. Ah, my apologies. It seems that there had been a misunderstanding. I'm supposed to grant abilities and new life to humans, not dogs. She looked around helplessly before focusing back on Mochi. I better not let the higher-ups up know or I'm in trouble, she mumbles underneath her breath. Mochi could sense she was feeling troubled and uneasy. She keeps looking around as if expecting someone. But since you're here now, I suppose I'll make an exception. She straightened up her posture with confidence as her fingers intertwine each other. I am the goddess Umina, rank 99th of the Celestial Center. I don't have a proper title as I am fairly a new goddess, so for now they hire me to recruit adventurers. It's just unfortunate that the first one I summoned is you. You with your cute paws and your little body, like, wow, you are actually tiny. She chuckles as if making a joke. Hydrate. Oh, yin yang. Yeah, thank you. Hello. How are you? Happy birthday. Happy late birthday. How are how are things going? I got 100. I hope people aren't so mad that I actually, a dog. At least it gets isekai, right? So this is not the worst thing I possibly did, really. Or at least I don't think so. She squints at the dog, observing him closely. This is the part where I asked if you want a new body that won't die easily. A body of a beast, perhaps, with wings, perhaps 3 heads. I'm sure half of the creatures in the new world will surely eat you if you look this cute. As if not liking the suggestion, he let out a loud bark. Oh, I have to fight Omega in a Monster Hunter Wild. Oh, good luck. That really sucks. You can do it. Don't worry. I believe in you. I feel like between the two of us, you're probably more of a gamer than I am. So, believe in yourself. Yeah. Let's see. Mochi finally takes in the environment, seeing the strange space that looks like it's out of a movie. While he gets bored watching movies, his humans often like to look at the small box that show weird images. It reminded him very much of home. Where is home? The dog whines and whimpers of the unfamiliarity. I miss Wild. Aww. It's a fun game, yeah. He paced around the divine realm to see if he can get out somehow. By the passing minute, Umina could feel herself sweating more and twitch her eyes a bit. She could not stand the whining noises, so she quickly opened a menu filled with potential abilities and started scrolling through the options suitable for a small dog in a harsh fantasy world. She thinks hard about what to give this poor unfortunate souls. Skills to survive longer. You dogs have a weak stomach, so let's add this. Weak defense right now, so let's change that. This and this and this. How about some custom commands? She started tapping suggestion in her little menu. She types the words out before submitting the skills, building up the stats. Mochi seems to stop pacing around, staring at her actions with curiosity. He tilts his head back and forth and sits on the ground. His tongue sticks out with his beady eyes staring at the menu. Umina smiles as she stops typing. That caught your attention? Don't worry, I'm almost done. She looks almost proud as she nods in approval with the list she made. And as a bonus, let's add this. She then slams a button that illuminates the entire menu into a bright light before specks flow into Mochi's body. His body glows for a second before all specks dissipate. Nerd, what the heck did I do? Don't fuck with John. I miss John. And also, like, what's up, Ice Wolf? How are you? Mochi looks confused, feeling that nothing has changed. The goddess made a funny face. So all adventurers can open their own menu to read their stats, but you're a dog and you can't read. And I also don't know how to teach you how to open a menu. The dog didn't completely understand her, but barked, knowing what she said was bad news. She looks defensive about it. Look, there are just restrictions on skills to give on the list. Even some custom commands are locked. I don't have administrative permissions to overrun it. I don't know why I'm even talking to you like you understand me. Just be grateful I even give you any skills, she huffs, folding her arms and looking the other way. Ahem. Anyway, I think it's time for your journey to start. I will allow you to travel to the next world. While I don't expect you to do anything grand like defeat the Demon King, at least I hope you can find a place you can call home. Home. I want to go home. I miss them. He wants to express that, but before he can rebel, a bright line shone from the goddess' hand and brightened up the entire realm. He could hear her last words. May you find your true family here. All fade into whiteness like snow, then nothingness, as he felt as his body was crumbling away, and then a light, but not as bright as before. Many light from the ceiling, and another unfamiliar place emerges, yet he was not alone. Multiple eyes were on him, and figures were much smaller than him. Wait, these are humans. They were wearing strange clothes. Most are wearing cloaks and holding some odd-looking sticks with crystal on them. The younger-looking ones wore pointy hats like the witches Aya used to pretend to be on Halloween. He noticed there were some other slight movements around the humans. Huh? Other creatures besides humans? His brain was finally registering other things now that his vision had time to adjust to the new environment. There are strange-looking creatures that stay close to the humans. Some have wings, some has claws, and some have more than 3 eyes. Mochi doesn't think he have seen most of these creatures on Earth. It seems like he got teleported to something that seems like fiction. The show that Aya loves to watch with him seems to have similar aesthetic. What were they about? He honestly never recalls, as most of the time he was more focused on the back scratches she gives. Television times are often the time he feels calm, as it is also the time they groom him. Sometimes he get brush, and they untangle the knots on his fur. Damn, may you find your true family. The goddess have zero expectation of beating the demon lord. It's a dog, that's why. I literally have zero expectation that my dog can save me at all, because it's fucking Swiper. Then he cleans his ear and put ointment on to make his paw softer. A loud gasp before him drew his attention back to the present. He noticed his body was on top of a huge drawing that looks like a detailed circle with symbols inside, and in front of him was a young girl who looked in shock as she was holding a stick at him while butt flat on the ground, hair disheveled, cloak and uniform wrinkles as if she just fallen. He sensed a bit of caution and fear in her eyes, but what came out of her mouth sounded almost like joy. Teacher, I did it! I summoned my familiar! I believe in Mochi. I don't. Mochi will be the doom of us all. The blue berry hair girl turns to an older woman who looks on in disbelief. What the fuck is this grammar? What the fuck is this grammar? Who fucking why is the grammar like that? Her gaze was also followed by other young teens who had the same expression. No way, good for nothing Flora actually summoned something? I thought all of her spells were useless. This must be a fluke. As more voices and whispers spread across the room, Mochi noticed the girl they call Flora stood up, but her posture was a bit hunched, lacking confidence. Mochi senses some distress from the girl. Her gazes looked down at the ground. Eventually, the older-looking woman from before silenced them with her hand raised slightly, indicating she wanted to speak. Mochi realized she wasn't some ordinary woman. She was more like a humanoid with bark-like skin, with the top of her head divided into branches. She almost resembled a tree, but what separates her from an actual tree is the elegance of her movements. Even her clothes look rather fancy. Then there's her body. She has legs and arms. The facial structure, even the leaves from the branches remind him of hair. The humanoid walked with her hands behind her back and looked down at Mochi. Her forehead crinkles in a hint of disbelief, yet Mochi sensed some emotion that was close to adoration as she got closer.
Are you the author? I am, and I'm cursing at myself. I am the author, unfortunately. And I'm ashamed of my fucking self. It's not too late to side check.
True. Can I fucking do it? God damn it! No, fuck it. No, I'm not gonna win the contest. This is good enough. Maybe I'll do it later. Fuck it. Nope, screw it. Can I gotta sign in. No, that's just gonna... Fuck it. Screw it. Nope. That's good enough. I'll spell check it later. If it's not 12 o'clock, meaning that it's too late to submit anything. The so-called teacher cleared her throat before... Okay, where the fuck is it? Okay, the so-called teacher cleared her throat before opening her mouth. I am Seraph, the great tree folk of the Fargus Woods. Now, I am also one of the teachers who teach magecraft in this Red Moon Academy, a school for gifted young mages. You should be honored to be here. Remember that name well, and if the familiar has a name, say it. What kind of creature are you?
Distracted, sorry. No, you're fine.
No. You are A-okay. I get distracted all the time.
Yeah, I think I didn't spell check the first few chapters.
I swore we did, actually. Yeah, I could be wrong. Okay, she was not met with words, but instead she noticed the small creature was eyeing her wooden toes. She was stiff when she noticed Mochi was sniffing her. She loosened up when she noticed how cute he looked. She felt his wet nose touching. You were actually a bit... Her words were cut off when the dog lifted his leg, where she could see his little balls and wiener. It did not take a genius to see that the dog has peed on her. You foul beast! Her hand shot up at the dog, but Mochi bolted the other way. She was not the only one with the shock expression. The whole class had a similar expression, and poor Flora had the most disturbed reactions. Reactions? You mean reaction? That makes no grammar! What the fuck? Why do I do this? I am so in trouble. How am I supposed to recover from this? Flora curses under her breath, biting her fingernails as she watches her teacher chase the small mud around. Bark, bark! Seraph immediately stops in front of Flora and angrily points at her. Flora, tell your familiar to stop right now, the older woman screams. The younger girl flinched with her hands up before forcing herself to raise her voice. Flora could feel her anxiety increasing by the second, but she forces herself to act quickly. There's no period either. What the fuck? Like, familiar, please stop. I command you to stop. She paused for a second to check to see if anything happened. Mochi ignores her and starts going under the table, thinking they can't reach him that way. What are you fools standing for? Go get that foul beast. The students look at each other as if they still have questions. Do we harm it or try not to hurt it? Should we exercise it? Flora widened her eyes as her arms flail in the air. Please don't hurt him. Don't kill him. I don't think I can summon another familiar successfully the second time. Give me a chance. The other students look at each other and murmur. She's annoying. Why should we listen to her? But her familiar is so cute. I don't really want to harm it. Flora feels a sudden grip on her shoulder. She sweats. Sorry. She sweats, feeling the aura of an angry lady behind her. You have 5 minutes, she spoke with venom. The girl immediately gets straight to work. Chasing the dog and crawling beneath the tables was a hassle. At times, when she nearly had the dog, when she nearly had the dog, but was missed. What the fuck? What grammar is this? Okay, you know what? I will spell check this later. God fucking damn it. She noticed other familiars and students were blocking some paths to hinder the escape. However, she was nowhere close to catching up. What are this creature's stats? I can't even analyze it. The girl pulls out a stick that resembles a wand and points at the target she was chasing. The teachers widen her eyes at her as her hand reach out. Do not use any spells, you... The girl was already determined and made her decision. Heed my words. Trap this unfortunate soul in the bubble. Barbarous Aqua. The flow emits as the large bubble sprouts from her wand. Immediately, Mochi found himself floating in the air inside the big bubble. He tries to claw the bubble but didn't have any effect. Flora looks relieved to see he caught him. Teacher, my spell worked this time. Once again, the joy was disrupted as once the bubble touched a desk, another bubble emerged from the original bubble and engulfed the desk. Flora screams, "Ah, why did the spell do that?" And soon after, a bunch of desks got captured along with the students inside. He heard one of them yell at her, "Flora, the hell, undo the spells." Flora trembles. I don't know how. Mochi barks inside the bubbles, demanding freedom. At this point, everything has turned to chaos. Seraph managed to free some of the students, as she also mutters some enchantment. What makes Flora nervous is the deaf glare the older woman gives her once in a while. I'm sorry, teacher, I'm sorry, she mutters softly as she swore her soul left her body. Odious, Safurotu. Black, shadowy spike appears in multiple places, popping the bubbles, as if felt like time froze. Mochi noticed a new face. He saw a woman in a robe with elvish ears and wings appear before him. As the bubbles pop, she was there to catch him. She gave scratches to his chin and then his side. He felt calm and familiar. The way he scratches reminded him of home. His body relaxes as the newcomer holds him. He holds his body. He closes his eyes and sticks his tongue out as she gives more scratches. Yuki, is that you? He hears her ask. She had a calm expression, but he could feel a bit of sadness after. The woman, as if understanding his struggles, pets him. I see. You're far from home, aren't you? Your owner didn't come with you? She opened her other fist and held it to his lips. Immediately, he recognized what it is from the smell and took it from her hand. It was a piece of bread. Once again, it reminded him of home. Everything reminded him of home when he missed his folks so much. I want to go home. The immersion was over as the students gather around the new phase. He hears her open her mouth again. I will protect you this time. The way he was held felt protected and safe. This time. As the students click their shoes and bow a bit as if showing respect. Master Sorel! Mochi noticed Flora was the last to do the greeting as she fumbles between putting her wand away and closing her legs. Sorel, I would have I would have been able to handle this on my own, Seraph says. Saral gave her a glance and then back to Mochi. The less that panics, the better. The poor dog was terrified. I can't help but feel sorry for him. S- Seraph looked baffled at the Fae. Sorry for that beast? That thing urinated on me. The nerve. She regained her composure. Wait, dog. You know what this thing is? And why is this dog calmer with you? As if showing the dog that it's safe. She held Sorrel held him to her chest with both arms as she approached Seraph. Another piece of bread appeared from thin air as some particles glow around Serral. I just realized Seraph and Serral sounded so fucking similar, I can't. She then handed it to Seraph. What is this? Please, give it to the dog. The tree folk lady tried to argue back, but held back as she handed the dog the treat. Mochi happily devoured the food, temporarily forgetting about his predicament. After, he gave Seraph finger a lick as to thank her. He stick his tongue out as his lips curl upward. Seraph widened her eyes, and if her cheeks would give out color, it would be red. Mochi was getting all kinds of emotion from her. He was getting excitement, adoration, and amusement. But the funny thing is, it looks like her face was fighting it. See? He is harmless, Cyril said. Huh. I suppose I'll let it slide this time. You haven't answered my question, Cyril. She lifted the dog to her face and felt his tongue on her nose before a small smile crept upward. I remember a long time ago, I was an adventurer. A hero came to this world with a similar looking beast. Cyril pauses as if to let the words sink in. Wait, headmaster. So are you saying this dog is from another world? Flora asks. Cyril had an unreadable look as her eyes lock on Flora. Yes, perhaps that is what I'm saying. The Fey woman read the collar from the dog. And this little thing is named Mochi. As if responding to his name, Mochi let out a small bark. Flora looks amazed. Wow, my familiar is from another world. Wait, can Mochi talk? The older woman scratched her cheek a bit. Well, not in a way you can understand. Flora looks disappointed. Oh, then, does Mochi have any stats or special abilities? For some reason, I can't seem to get a reading from him. Seraph walks closer to Mochi to open something like a menu, and it seems to turn static for a bit. She was quiet for... Hello, Painter. Draw, I do remember you. Yes, yes. Hello, and welcome to a calming calming stream of like reading. Yes, I do remember you. I do see your art sometimes, and looking good. You're doing great. Keep at it. Why do I do that? Yes, it is. It is I, the Undertale nerd. Yes, I do remember you. I happily do remember you, and I don't know why my freaking body's frozen sometimes, but yes, 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 yes. How are you? How are things? I hope things are going well and that like you're having a great day. It's been a while. I feel like I haven't seen everyone for a while actually. I do miss everyone. I don't know why my body is actually so what the fuck? That is not supposed to happen. Yeah, my body is just frozen right now. That is okay. But today we are just reading. I did some art for this not visual novel, sorry, light novel that I did, and I also wrote it. It's not perfect because I literally had 1 month to do everything. So yeah. So we're just reading here and we're chilling. And I honestly like hope that
like it's gonna be a really nice stream. Good. You? Aw, I haven't been able to join stream that much because I haven't been feeling well. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope you feel yeah, and you're feeling better now? Aw, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad. Like that makes me really happy that you're feeling better. It sucks when things don't turn out like well, like I know how yeah, like I sometimes feel really shitty too, and that made me isolate myself from people because I'm usually an isolator and that's a bad habit of mine. But I'm really happy to be able to see you. God damn, this freaking thing won't freaking, that is so weird. Let me freaking move that. Okay, there we go, there we go. Now I'm moving. Or not. Okay, screw this. It's night, it's late at night, it's good enough. But nice. What else are you been up to lately? Drawing anything new or like something amazing? I think last post I saw was actually of your stuff 3 days ago. I saw like some Sans OC or something. It looks really good, by the way. Your ping is twerky. Yes, it is. I don't know why it's like that. I don't understand. Okay, what about my glasses? I don't know why it looks so bad like right now. Let me see if I can calibrate it. Okay. This should fix this. This should fix everything. There we go. I am no longer wait, not not twerking. I meant tweaking. That's what I meant. Why did I say twerk? That is not what I meant. Okay. Screw it. Nothing's working at the moment. Everything's scuffy and broken, but it's all fine and dandy. Why am I so sleepy? Shit. Let's see. Okay, strange. I can't either. This has never happened before, Seraph says. Yeah, I've been working on new art, but haven't had the strongest motivation. I feel ya. I feel like that with like a lot of the writing and the art. And I feel like it's like been like I feel like I'm kind of more drained by art or anything if I do it too long, you know what I mean? And then I had to take a break from it. Well, fuck, why am I yawning? Fuck. Oh my god, it's not even that late. It's 10 p.m. How the hell am I so tired? That's normal. When I was at my party in the old days, the hero and the dog stat was unreadable, but I could give it a try this time to see if anything changed, Sorrel said. She pauses and opens some sort of menu. She looks at Flora and back at Mochi. Flora looks hopeful and curious. Sleepy? Yes, I am so goddamn sleepy. I have a 12-hour shift and my freaking workplace is trying to kill me, I swear to fucking god. It's 9:35 p.m. for you. Oh, you are an hour early from me. That is interesting. Wanna know something funny? Yeah, what is? Do tell. Holy shit, I might actually end stream than I expected. I was gonna say, like, I am so gonna fucking read the story and finish it. Meanwhile, now, I was like, I'm fucking sleepy. I'm dying. I am fucking dying from everything. So I might not even finish, like, a whole fucking chapter. Wait, I did finish 2 chapters so far. Kinda. Okay. I don't even know how long I'm gonna finish these chapters. I have 2 OCs named Mochi and Flora. What? Oh my god, show me. No fucking way. No way. Are you... Really? Oh, well, I guess reincarnation is real. They reincarnated into my story? What the fuck? What kind of OCs are they? Why the fuck did this happen? Oh my god, that is hilarious. Oh god. Let me see. Actually, funny enough, I still have a picture of like Mochi and Flora. Actually, I'm gonna show you what it is. So this one
There we go. This is Flora. Yeah, and this is Mochi. Little Pomeranian. He's a little shit. But that's the story I made. Yeah, I did the art too. This is not my usual art style, but you know what? I had 1 month to do this whole volume, so I didn't I didn't have time. But that's all I can do. Like, look at this. This is barely any shading, but it's like I had to simplify it and do like something close to the 80s style or something like that. Laura doesn't have a finished design, but aw. Okay. Momochi is a link. Aw, strawberry donut, deer, and cheese, and some vids. Oh, cute. Oh, pink. Okay, donut. I would love to see their design someday, or at least on Mochi's part. Anyone that's named Mochi is adorable. Look at the little Mochi. Look at that little Mochi. He's a good doggo. Who's a good doggo? He is. He's a very good doggo. He's a very, very good doggo. And the thing is, like, Mochi is based on... Sorry, not Mochi. Flora is based on a OC that I had back in, like, when I played the game Alchemia Story, which is a MMO on the phone, where you can actually customize your character. Like, Flora, I wish I can zoom this. I can zoom this. This is bullshit. I cannot zoom this at all. Like, Flora is literally the I had to design the uniform again because, again, copyright. I feel like that any of the design choices. Hello, Mr. Procolopes. Hello, how are you? Hi, how are you? It's been such a long time. I'm glad to be able to see you. How's everyone's night? Not too bad. I mean, my freaking model's tweaking a bit. I don't fucking know why. But all is fine and dandy, and like I'm really sleepy, but other than that, that is the fine print of the fine night of that. You nice. I'm glad you're okay. Yeah, we're just like reading on like the novel that I made, and Flora is a hybrid that lives in the woods and wear flowers as clothes. I freaking love that. You know that fashion, like of always having those like fairies, and they actually use their flowers or something as clothing. I actually love that. I used to watch Barbie and the Fairytopia, and Barbie and the Barbie. What was the movie of the Barbie movie again? But they were all wearing clothes. And Tinkerbell. I like Tinkerbell. I'm so proud of you for publishing a book. Yeah! Yeah, it was so cool. Yeah, thank you. It was for a big anime contest, which not gonna lie, guys, I'm gonna get disqualified. But that's okay, guys. I didn't do it to win. I just want people to read it. I am getting disqualified for this contest just because I cannot reach 50 fucking K words, guys. I got 41K, but that's all I can make it. And the due date is literally, pretty much today. And once it have midnight, I cannot submit it or edit it no more. The hater's gonna sabotage you. Yeah, it's the rules. It's the freaking rules. You gotta do what you gotta do, but I cannot do it more than enough. It's the rules. You can find my short, Mochi and Oreo. It shows Mochi design. Oh, I will take a look at that later. Thank you. I will definitely take a look and a curiosity. I don't know why the fuck. Oh, okay. I know why it's not working because I literally am like leaning back. I shouldn't be leaning back. Yeah. And you know the funny thing is, like, you guys know Jigooks, like short anime, which is like the isekai short that's like 16-minute. In the shorts, his freaking someone's dog, right, is literally named Mochi, and it's a white Pomeranian, like this one. And the thing is, like, fuck, what the hell? Well, not copyright, but like, literally, I published this first, so you cannot, like, say that I copy that, okay? So, yeah, there's someone named Mochi, and it is another dog. Oh, yeah, this is... You know, the funny thing is, like, I name her Floral Fall, as in, like, Flower Fall, which is a reference to spring. So then I can name her sister Autumn Fall, and then the fucking mom is April Falls, as if even referencing more of spring or something like that. It was something stupid. Okay. Let's see. No, nothing. But anyway, if this dog has abilities, he will need to know how to open a menu. Let's see. Everyone looked at the dog, who had his tongue out as he breathed through his mouth. Flora looks worried and slightly disappointed. Headmaster, when you were at your party, did the dog there help out, or... With a straight face, the Fae says without hesitation. Nope, he was completely useless. He stayed in the back while the rest of us fight the monsters. How about spring clean? Spring clean? I like the... What is the dog doing? What the dog doing? Oh... So the thing is, like, just to sum up the history, I mean, sorry, the chapter. So the thing is, like, okay, so this dog got neglected, right? And then, like, that led him to, like, being isekai'd by the goddess. But the goddess was like, oh, I accidentally summoned you. I meant to actually summon a human, but somehow you got caught in the misfire. And then, like... Then he landed in, like, some magical fantasy world where, like, there's wizards and like, mages. And, like, he just, like, somehow randomly teleported to a magic circle. So the thing is, like, this girl who thought that she summoned a familiar did not summon the goddamn familiar. That was actually the goddess. So now there's just some misunderstanding and shit like that. And, like, there's no such thing as a dog in the fantasy world, in my world. So now everyone's like, what the fuck is this dog? And then, like, there's a person who's, like, a fae, who's, like, 1,000 years old, actually heard of this creature before because she experienced that. So she was like, okay, guys, I actually know what this is. And, yeah, the dog kind of is useless, so, yeah. Oh, Mochi's color is pink. Oh, magenta, just like my hair. That's awesome. Orange and yellow. So if you look for that in the thumbnail, I will do so. I will be duly noted. Thank you for explaining. The class watches as Flora gets on her knees and hands. I failed in a different way. Cyril, but the dog doesn't seem dangerous, so you can keep it as a familiar. Cyril said. She puts she puts Mochi down, and for a second, the dog did not move. One of the familiars that looked like a slime got closer in curiosity. Mochi took a sniff at it, and some of the students took admiration of the scene. That is until the dog bit the slime and took it in its mouth like a chew toy. Another girl screams, "What is your familiar doing, my familiar?" Flora stares in horror, debating what to do as her body flails again in panic. I'm sorry. As the scene unfolds, the body of the slime dispersed into nothingness, and before a small menu popped up. Mochi, you have gained 20 XP points. 10 coins will now go to your inventory. The young boy mutters as more people open their mouths. The girl from earlier grabs Flora's collar, lifting her slightly in the air. What did you do to my familiar? Bring him back! Flora looks defensively with her hands raised. It wasn't me, Tara. I don't know how. That is no excuse, you useless mage. You know I don't have much mana in my bloodline compared to yours. Summon a familiar for me then, Tara said. Flora says, I don't think. Seraph steps between them. Enough. I expect my students to be civilized. You are not barbarians. Tara scoffs before letting go of the shorter girl. Cyril looked like she was in deep thought. Everyone, I have an idea. I would like to see something. Let's go outside. With the dog. The response felt like it was out of nowhere, which is why the students gave her a weird look. Oh, come on. Have I ever given bad ideas? Actually, I wrote a whole story and script in 3 days. What? Okay, now that is just giving me more excuses to be jealous. I cannot write a whole fucking story in 3 days, holy shit. That is actually so nice. But I would actually love to read that story if you post it somewhere. But holy shit, there are people, right? Okay, so this, freaking, contests and whatnot, they have a whole Discord server for Honeyworks. And the thing is, like, I literally met some people, or at least I talked to them, right? Or at least for a bit, that they said that, like, they were able to complete this like a whole 51k words in less than a month. I was like, you guys are beasts. I cannot do that, but that's actually really cool. I'm really jealous. You guys are really awesome if you guys can do that. Because coming from me that has a part-time job, also content creating, I want to draw and all that, and I have ADHD and all that. That's just really hard for me. So it's just really respectful. I posted it before, but deleted because no one was. There's just no, aw, no. Never assume no one's actually interested, because like honestly there are times where like the algorithm is a fucking bitch, so there are times where like you won't be able to see it, but like honestly if you can I would actually post it again, because sometimes you get lucky at times with the algorithm. I honestly sometimes delete my stuff too, but then I end up like just posting it just so that I can actually look back and say like, oh yeah, I did that. Cause I'll even say that I did an ASMR video that did not get that much views. But even so, I can look back and say that, okay, I did that. It was a bad idea, but it was still an idea. So be proud of yourself. You did it in a whole fucking 3 days, a whole story and a whole script. Come on. Be proud, because that is badass. Let's see. I also did it less than a month. Also, you don't have a part-time job, you have a full-time job. Okay. Sorry. Did I say part-time job? Yeah, I have a full-time job. Yeah, part-time is 5 hours a day. Yeah. I might post it in just a video for people to look at. Yeah, I think videos would actually be nice, because some people they just have more of a less attention span, so they prefer to watch on a video. So I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. Like videos can really be a nice touch. I would actually be happy, even. So heck yeah, whichever you chose, I'll be on the lookout for it if I can. Sorry, my freaking VTuber mate is making me really mad right now. I was about to say, what do you, whoa, the VTuber? Yeah, it's a fucking annoying thing. I don't know why it's doing that. I've been gone for a whole fucking month, and my freaking model is shitting out on me. Wait, I have an idea. I wonder if it's actually because, Sprout. Okay, there we go. Now it still is shitting on me. I don't know what's going on, man. Okay. Eventually, all the students called back their familiars, making them disappear in their their master's body. The exception was with Mochi for obvious reasons, so Sorrel held the dog until they got outside. Sorrel's idea was more transparent as they walked further. Outside the gate stood a bunch of slimes who didn't pay attention to the students. These slimes don't attack back, so it should be okay, Sorrel said. She put Mochi to the ground and watches as the small dog walks towards one slime. The slime stares at the dog but didn't react much as the dog sniffed at it. Expectantly, the dog starts to starts chewing it like it did before. They start to see a bar appear in front. Mochi, you have gained 5 XP point. 2 coins will now go to your inventory. Then the soft music plays. Mochi, congratulations! You have reached level 2. I'll do it. I'll tag you. Yay! Let's go. Thank you. Do tag. And the headmaster nods in approval. Well, at least your dog's not weak. Those slimes are weaker than a regular familiar, so it makes sense that it's less XP points. The screen continues. Mochi, you will now learn Super Zoomies. It's old though, and kind of cheesy now. No, it's okay. I actually have a lot of things that are like deleted that are really cheesy, but like still, it gives like really nice memories actually. Like it's actually a really nice reminder of like the things you come like by far and you improve and things like that. So honestly, cheesy is a good like vibe, honestly. Mochi can feel extreme excitement seeing all these prey smaller than him. Flora looks confused seeing that. Huh? Doesn't it usually ask if the user wants to learn the skill instead of deciding for them? Flora asks. They watch as the dog starts chasing the slime, moving faster than before and running in a circle. What is he doing? Flora asks. Cyril answers, I believe this is Super Zoomies. Her guess was right as the dog had butted the slime, making them disappear. The screen appears again, telling the dog the experience and coins he earned. The crowd looks slightly amazed. One of the students murmured under her breath, he would be great for pest control, but the moment was cut short when a giant bird swoops up and stole Mochi away. As it flew away, they heard a huge caw sound. Did it just... Flora had the biggest jaw open. They took Mochi away! Ah, poor Mochi. You know the funny thing is, like, I actually, like, been warned to, like, never get a small dog because it will always get chased away or, like, kidnapped by fucking vultures or something. You said the Mochi was a Pomeranian? I have a blue Pomeranian OC named Flo. Aw, that is so... I love Pomeranian. Do you have a picture of that? I fucking love Pomeranians. They are the light of the day. They are so cute, and they are just precious, and they are just adorable. I just fucking love those Pomeranians so much. They're very adorable. Very adorable. Actually, I am so curious. What is fucking causing me to be frozen? I've never... That is so weird. Why do I have, like, 19, FPS 20? Why do I have 20? That makes no goddamn sense at all. The world must be mad because fucking 20 FPS? Goddamn. I know for a fact that did not sound right at the latest. You know what? That's fine. I think I'm back to normal at some point, kinda. 20 fucking FPS. Let's see. You'll find them when you look for my Mochi. Aww, you called them your Mochi too. Everyone needs a Mochi in their life. They're fluff of fluff balls. The cute Pomeranian that can actually, you know, everyone needs a, like, a freaking, what's it called? Like, everyone needs a, like, emotional support animal. I don't know, well, I wouldn't call Mochi a support animal right now because he's vicious and vile creature, but, like, dogs are just really the light of the world. That is my opinion. The headmaster stares in disbelief. Flores drops to the ground, crying, My familiar! I failed again! My first success, and he was taken away. Cyril ponders. We should have tied your familiar to a tree. Hey guys, what are you guys doing? They all turn to see a indigo hair boy waving at them with a smile. Flora was the first to recognize him. She quickly wipes her tears before he gets closer. Indigo, what are you doing here? I thought you were sick. Her tone got a bit timid as her hand fidgeted, seeing he was getting closer to her. In real life, I have a rat terrier. Oh, I love rat. Oh, rat. Let's see, rat. So, and then terrier. Aren't those energy? Oh, I actually wanted a rat terrier actually, because I know like there was like difference between a fox terrier and a rat terrier. A fox terrier is super energetic. A rat terrier is in the middle, so not that energetic and not that that lazy either. Which is what a good balance sound like. So I wanted a fucking rat terrier, but it's so hard to get one somehow. Ah, okay. Yeah. The only reason why I know how to spell it is because I wanted that type of dog actually. But the thing is, like, yeah, again, it's so fucking hard to actually find one anywhere at all that isn't a mixed breed. Yeah. And then, like, and then the terriers are actually a really interesting, like, set of dogs. But I can't spell. That's okay. That's okay. It's late at night. It's on. It's almost freaking 11. Holy shit! Holy shit, man! Holy shit! Indigo, what are you doing here? I thought you were sick. Okay. He pat her head as she closed her eyes as if embarrassed. The gesture was brotherly, but it seemed to unconsciously make her lean in a bit. Don't worry, it takes more than some sickness to put me down. My mom used to walk to school every day, even if she's sick. So she had me take some meds. I should be okay. As if trying to reassure her, he put on a big grin. The teacher walks up with a frown. I may not be your teacher, but if I was, I would be demanding that you stay home if you're going to be late. At this point, you probably miss a bunch of lecture. She clicks her tongue as Indigo look at her sheepishly. The headmaster glances over. Sarah, let's see. That is allowed, but for the wrong reasons. Did you forget I was here? Sorrel gave Seraph a weird look. Seraph huffs, not at all. I was just stating my opinion. But in all seriousness, if you don't want to miss more due to your tardiness, I suggest you head back to class right now. She frowned to Indigo. Yes, not master. Yes, and yes, teacher, Indigo says. Sorrel immediately stops him. Wait. You have a flying familiar, right? Indigo raised his brow. Yes, Orion is. He scratched his head, looking confused. Cyril nods. Okay, then can you help Flora? You see, her familiar was taken by a bird, and I'm sure it's probably taking him to the babies. Indigo quickly grabs Flora's shoulder, who yelps. He looks excited. Flora! You finally summoned your familiar? That is so great! We absolutely need to get him back right away. Flora gets embarrassed. Wait, I'm going with you? He fails to notice the anxiety she gets from getting him so close. He chuckles as if she said something funny. Of course, silly. How else am I supposed to know what he looks like? I want to see what he looks like. He looks excited. Flora, let's see. Sorry. You're right, Flora says. Indigo steps back and put his wand up to in the air as he closes his eyes. A bright light emits from the wand and glows to his chest before a magic circle appears in front of him. Arion, heed my words and come forth. From the magic circle, a bright light emerges and starts to form its shape. A black Pegasus neighs, opening its wings. Its legs were up in the air before it landed. Seraph walked to the Pegasus, but it seems there was a bit of hesitation from her. Her face looked like she was trying to swallow some pride. Just this once, I'll help, but don't expect the same next time. She bit her lips for the next word. There is a bit of the familiar scent here. She pointed at the foot. The rest of the class gave each other knowing looks. Most was out of pity, while for Flora, she flinched at the comment. Indigo looks confused, but didn't question it as she allowed his Pegasus to sniff the older woman's. How dare you only have 20 subs if you need 800k? Aw, that's so sweet. You need more too. You deserve a lot. That is so nice of you. I honestly, that would really be nice. But I'm honestly happy to have any amount of subs. To be able to grow and made it here is actually really happy news for me. They're so real for that. Yeah, they are. The thing is freaking they were just referencing how did you know? It was because the dog peed on me, so I still have the scent. He took Flora. You memorized the scent, Orion? Good. He took Flora by the hand as she yelps and put her in front as she wraps his hand around her waist. The Pegasus collapsed, quickening his speed as they flew into the sky with a screaming Flora, and they fly into the sky. As they fly into the sky, the older woman looked at her toe with a puzzled look. Huh, I never noticed before, but when did my mana recover? That's a hint for something. That's a hint. Thanks, I'm only 372. That is still good. That is still... You deserve more, but that is still good. And that, honestly, I love your drawings. So keep at it. You deserve a lot. And plus, I really love the coloring. I need to freaking edit this. God damn it. I didn't realize the freaking I need to edit this. God damn it. I am going to freaking end this soon. God damn. Wait. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. That is okay. That is okay. The blue hair screams as her nail dig into the boy's hand. He gave a sheepish smile, but the pain was getting to him. I don't mean, but you're really gripping your hand hard. It hurts, Indigo says. Flora widens her eyes in realization. I'm sorry, she quickly let go, feeling she would lose her balance if it weren't for his arms holding her waist. I'm sorry, Flora, I didn't mean to pressure you in coming with me. So, if I'm being honest, I was feeling nauseous from my fever earlier. I just want someone familiar with me. I can be selfish, huh? You're not selfish at all, Indigo. He talks as struggling to focus on him and not falling. He continues, "A selfish person would not come to another to save another life." Indigo chuckles hearing that, making her relief. Oh, have you seen the newest drawing, new OC? The post is Sweet Tart. Yeah. I think I mentioned, or I'm actually thinking of the wrong one. Is it the one from 3 days ago? If it's okay, then I may not. If it's like today, but I will take a look at that. Let's see. I think. Oh my god, I am actually so sleepy. Holy shit. Flora wished she could say more, but she cheers inside, thinking her comment must have made him feel better. That's right, anxiety. Take that. I didn't mess up this time. Flora felt she sucks at timing the correct response to people, so it was a relief. Without embarrassment, she felt happy. Holy shit, hun, I'm actually skipping ahead. The two of them is chirping nearby and flew closer to the sound. Up a cliff, they saw a huge nest with baby birds chirping. In the middle was mooching inside one of the cracked eggs with his tongue unharmed. Indigo's and Flora was speechless. Is that your familiar? Indigo asked. Flora says, I believe so. Then they watched as the big bird landed on the nest. Indigo and Flora quickly pull out their wand unguarded. Oh no, Mochi's about to get eaten. The bird started coughing up vomit and starts feeding the little ones. Flora makes a disgust face. This is worse, actually. I'll stop it before it gets to Mochi's turn, Indigo says. 2 days ago, maybe you've seen it. Oh, yeah, then I seen it then. Yeah, I seen it. I like it. It's very cute. It's very, very cute. Indigo will point to the big bird and close his eyes. Wrap up that bird and take back the familiar. Ures, Vinos. The wand glows and Vine appear from the ground and ties the bird up as it let out a shriek. As one Vine managed to secure Mochi as it takes it away. Flora sighs in relief as she grabs hold of Mochi, saying that he is safe. Mochi is... holy shit, I cannot read anymore. Holy shit, fuck. Actually, I draw as I watch this. I'm gonna draw. Aw, that's really sweet of you. No problem. Thanks. No problem. As the mount fled the scene, speeding the skies once more, Flora felt paranoid as Mochi could fall any moment, tightening her grip. She looks down, hoping Mochi isn't too scared. She imagined he must have been through a lot. He was met by a surprise, seeing that the dog didn't look fazed, and closing his eyes and sticking his tongue out. You're enjoying this, aren't you? I don't get you at all. She was so sure that Mochi would have been eaten. What happened in that span of time they were away? In Mochi's perspective earlier. Let's see. Being kidnapped by a giant bird was not something Mochi expected of all of the things that happened today. Even in the old world he was in, Aya makes sure he was safe and doesn't even leave him outside alone. The little feet dangle and paddle in the air, as if thinking that will loosen the bird's grip. He had never been this high before, so it's fascinating to him than fearful. He sticks his tongue to enjoy the air. It reminds me of those cars the humans would let him ride in as they opened the window. Well, if this is how it ends, it is not the worst way to go. Please let me be teleported to Aya after this. He heard chirpings from below. They were near some nests. Inside were bigger birds, almost his size, if not bigger. Bark, bark, bark. He just had the urge to bark, seeing those creatures making chirping noises. It's mostly because he felt unsure of them, but that did not go unnoticed by the giant bird. It suddenly let go of Mochi as he landed and crashed into one of the empty eggs. It looks funny, like a funny costume, as the egg covered most of his body, like he was wearing it. Bird continues barking back and forth, making a circle as he was being indecisive who to bark at. The giant bird tilts her head as she pokes his eggshell like she was cracking it. Mochi growls at her as he let his little bark. The bird pulls back as if confused and flies away. Yeah, that's right. Be scared. He stops barking, looking proud, before looking at the surrounding. It didn't seem like the babies are that interested in him. Most of them had their mouths open while chirping at the skies like they were waiting. He peeks out to see the nest was on top of a cliff. In on the bottom of the cliff was deep water and rocks. He shivered at the sight. He heard a bit of movement from the side. There was a baby slightly lying down with one leg pushing as if to move. Is it dying? He sniffs at it. It seems to react as he does so. The chirping was much weaker than the rest, making it stand out. Uh, the pieces of the eggshell was still attached to its body. Its coating was much damp and warm. Mochi's tilt his head, wondering what to do. I have to pee again. Mochi looks around to see if there's a good spot to relieve himself. He sniffs and sniffs, frowning that it was crowded with the baby surrounding him. He looks at the baby that was barely moving. Oh well, beggars can't be chooser. He just peed on the eggshell that was stuck to the body. As he finished that business, he lets out a few kicks from his leg to show that he claimed the spot. A noise disrupts the moment coming from behind. He jumps, seeing the baby from earlier, now standing as if it wasn't injured. A bar appears in front of him, Mochi. Mochi has healed 20 HP to the wild baby bird, recover 10 MP to the wild bird. He blinks confused as the bar disappeared, and the baby approaches him as he back away. He freezes as the baby huddles against him for warmth. Why is this creature cozying to me? He tries to back away, but the more he does, the more the baby moves away. Closer. Mochi whines and let a whimper. Compare to Mochi, the creature seemed to be enjoying the attention. He heard a familiar call. He looks at the sky, seeing that the giant bird has returned. Wait, what the heck is it carrying? He widened his eyes, seeing that the giant bird lowered itself from the skies with a big rock. The scary part is the fact that the entire shadow covers him up. He covers his eyes shut, thinking the worst. But that is until there was no further movements from the giant creature. Once again, he opened his eyes. The bird looks confused. It tilts its head, and beside it was a rock now abandoned, as if it lost interest. For some reason, he had a bad feeling that the bird was going to use the rock in a unfriendly way. But now the mood seems to shift as the bird tapped the bottom beak of to Mochi a couple times. Was that supposed to be a pet in the head? Mochi wonders as he sees the bird then nuzzle its head to the baby that was attached to him earlier. The two seems to be happier. It makes him envious. Did I do this? He suddenly let out a bark as the bird flopped his head on top of him, nuzzling him. Aya, get me away from here! Okay. Anyway, I'm actually gonna stop. I know it's a really early stream, but I am so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Holy shit, I'm so tired. Oh my god. I was like, I don't know why I'm tired, but I'm just so fucking more tired than I expected. Holy shit. Alright, time to see who is to see who's streaming. Unless you guys know someone, that's enough. It's Monday. Yep, Monday is the worst day ever, so I'll leave it at that. I will leave it at that. Electra. Okay, good night and thank you. Aww. Good night. Thank you for stopping by, and I'm glad to hear that you're okay. God, I am so fucking tired. What do you mean the freaking target setting do not allow you to raid at this time? What? Okay, the target setting. Oh my god, that is so dumb. So I can't raid to this person? Okay, let me raid to a different person then. What is happening?
Severus, who the heck is this person? Like, I don't know who that person is, but I'm gonna raid this person. I was like, how the heck does someone not allow you to raid? That is so weird. Severus. Severus VT. Okay, hopefully this works. Okay, this does allow me to raid. Thank you.
Hell, hooray. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. There we go.
Did I raid?